folks, and welcome back to the Grumpy Gamer channel. As always, you guessed it, this is that channel where you get to see this old git talk about modern games. So for today's in-car comments, just a quick video today, chaps. Really just want to let you guys know, you probably already heard anyway, but I just want to let you guys know that tomorrow we're going to get a release date again for Madison VR. So I'm hoping it would be fantastic if they said tomorrow, the release date's tomorrow, Friday. That would be fantastic. Hopefully it's going to be within the next week anyway. I'm hoping so. As you guys know, I've spoken about this game a lot. Never played it flat screen. I've made sure I didn't. As soon as I heard their VR version was coming out, I'm not touching it because I want to do it all in VR. So yeah, I'm hoping it's not going to be a long wait to the actual release date. There shouldn't be, let's face it. At the end of the day, the dev has messed us about a lot. The last one, I even joked about it the day before its release, its previous release date. I said, oh, let's just hope it doesn't get delayed again. We're only 24 hours away. And then what happens? It got delayed yet again. So I don't think it would be, wise really, if they want to please their customers and please their players, just announce the release date tomorrow and make it, quick. Don't say, oh, it's coming now on the 15th of May, because there really is no reason. It's all done apparently. They've added the dynamic foveated rendering. It's going to be running at 90 frames a second, native. So yeah, they've got the certification now from Sony. The release date comes tomorrow. So come on, just give us the game, please. I mean, at worst, I hope at worst, it's only about a week, maybe a week on Friday. But fingers crossed it's going to be soon. I hope so. Obviously, if you don't know tomorrow, you don't find out tomorrow, I'll let you know as soon as I know when that release date actually is. Now, one other thing I want to talk about this morning is I've played Beat Saber and my other half has played Beat Saber since the PSVR 1. That was her favorite game. She loved Beat Saber. She's not really into VR. She's done a bit of driving in the rig, but she's not really a VR player. She's not really a gamer, to be fair. She can't handle thumbsticks and it's all too much for her. She's never really been a gamer. I think she played Sonic years ago, back in the 90s or 80s or whatever. But yeah, she's not really a gamer. So she loves Beat Saber. Nice and simple. Doesn't make her feel motion sickness, because it's like games like Pistol Whip as well. It's all coming towards you. You're not really having to turn and move yourself. So with those sort of games, the motion sickness is sort of very rare, really. Anyway, she's got a shoulder injury at the moment. She's had it a little while and she hasn't been able to play Beat Saber, and she misses playing it. So obviously games like Les Mills Body Combat, that's out the window for her because of this shoulder injury. So we did have a look, and we've looked at it many times, at Synth Riders. This was out on the PSVR 1. Never picked it up back then, but obviously there's the PSVR 2 version. And it was, now let me just get this right, because I picked it up yesterday and it was £19.99 for the original game. So I went in to get it, and then it showed me that, hang on, you can get this updated version for about £16.73 or something. And it had a Gorillaz playlist in there as well. So I bought it with that, and I also picked up the 80s, which is going to suit us because we're old, the 80s playlist as well, which I think has got Sussudio, Phil Collins, it's got Starship, We Built This City, it's got In Excess, can't remember which number. So it's got about 5 tracks on there, I think, and they're really good. We really enjoy them. And the missus had a go. So this is her having a quick go on Synth Riders. Now, what can I say about this game? If you haven't played it and you've been umming and ahhing whether to get it, it's similar in sort of the way things come at you, and you've got to, the way you move. It's more dancing, I think, than in Beat Saber is. It's meant to be more like a dancing game, to be fair. But when I first tried it, my very first go, I'm sort of hitting the things like I'm still in Les Mills Body Combat. And then it sort of twigged, no, I've got to dance. Now, I have to warn you, my dancing, it's sort of on the lines of a Gomorian guard receiving electroshock treatment. I think that's a fair analysis of my dancing ability. But it's actually a really fun game. It gives you a good little workout, not as brutal as something like Les Mills or even Pistol Whip, but it does give you a nice little workout. Obviously, the song choices with the Gorillaz and the new 80s mix, they're really good, right up my street. I haven't really even touched any of the existing tracks, you know, more of the, I think they're more sort of electro tempo type tracks. I haven't touched those yet. But the good thing, obviously, the missus got on with it really well. Doesn't affect her shoulder. This morning, she even said to me that, no, do you know what? I've not got any soreness from that at all. So I think it's a real plus for her. And I would say if anybody wants to play a rhythm music game, but maybe has a disability of some sort or an injury of some sort, then I would definitely say Synth Riders might be the way to go. Or if you're like my other half, who's nursing an injury, but still wants to play something, I think this is a great game. And like I say, for the price at the moment, £16 something, and you get the Gorillaz set with that as well. And then the 80s mix was about £6 something. So in total, it cost me less than 25 quid, which was, well, yeah, I think that's not bad at all. And I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. The graphics, well, they're pretty sort of simplistic. They're functional. They're nice, though. Some nice sort of explosions going on, a bit like Les Mills. When you hit them, they sort of explode out. Same sort of thing in this. Yeah, frame rate's absolutely fine. It's all functional. You know, it's not a game you play really for the graphics. It's more about the music and just dancing. So what would I give this out of 10 so far? I would say I'd give it a solid 8 out of 10. The only sort of downside is I'm aware that it doesn't have as big a library as Beat Saber does. So it would be nice to see some more packs coming with more music that's possibly more relevant to us old folk. The new stuff, I haven't got a clue. You know, unfortunately, that's part of getting old. You lose touch with more modern music in a way, becoming an old fogey. Anyway, folks, that's it for me today. I just wanted to let you know about Madison and obviously give you my initial thoughts on Synth Riders. So don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, thumbs up, because that really helps my tiny channel. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Don't forget, I stream on Twitch occasionally. The less said about last night's stream, the better. It was embarrassing. Anyway, right, folks, that's it for me today. So until next time, I shall see you guys on the other side. Adios.